A dog named George lived in the shadows of his own sorrow. He had once known the joyous companionship of a loyal friend, Blackie, a Labrador who had shared 12 years of George's life. Together, they had explored the world, faced challenges, and created a bond that transcended mere friendship. When Blackie departed from this world, leaving George behind, a heavy cloak of sadness settled over the canine's heart. For 2 long years, George navigated through life in a state of deep depression. His once vibrant spirit seemed to have evaporated, leaving behind a hollow shell of the lively dog he used to be. His days were marked by listless stares and heavy sighs, and his joy for life had faded like the colors of a forgotten sunset. One day, as raindrops painted the world in shades of gray, George lay by the front door of his house, the embodiment of sorrow. His eyes, clouded with grief, gazed at the rain-soaked world outside. A friendly and welcoming duck appeared, waddling toward George with a curious expression on its feathery face. Nobody in the neighborhood knew where the duck had come from or what brought it to George's doorstep on that somber day. Yet, as if guided by an invisible force, the duck approached the melancholic dog. Sensing George's state of mind, the duck nuzzled its way into the fluffy fur of the grieving pet. The 2 unlikely companions formed a bond that transcended the boundaries of species, as the duck wrapped itself around George's body, offering a warmth that hadn't been felt in years. No one could explain the mysterious arrival of the duck, but as days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, it became clear that this feathered stranger was a harbinger of hope. The duck became George's constant companion, a steadfast presence that never left his side. Wherever George went, the duck followed closely behind. They walked together through the neighborhood, attracting puzzled glances from onlookers who couldn't fathom the unlikely friendship between a dog and a duck. George's owner: "We can't explain where this duck came from," he would tell curious neighbors. But after her appearance and showing her love, George came back to life. The once dull eyes now sparkled with joy, and the heavy sighs had been replaced by the sound of a happy bark. In the presence of his feathery friend, George found solace, and the weight of grief that had burdened his heart for so long began to lift.